What's going on, everybody? How you doing? This is Daniel Hubble, owner of Crasuda Enterprises, home repair, remodeling, renovation, and property management company. Just want to say hi to all my followers. Today we're going to be doing a little content sheet for you. We got a house call here. I'm going to show you one of the maintenance hacks that I know that can help save you some money, save you some time, and also if you're in the DIY field or if you're a professional yourself, here's a more cost-effective way to help repair a broken toilet flange. And we were doing a house punch for them, and the toilets were wobbling. So they wanted me to look into the toilets, see why they're wobbling, so that's what we're doing. We tried tightening it down, and it wouldn't tighten down, so what we had to do was pull the toilet off. What we found out when we pulled the toilet off, and after we got the toilet flange and stuff clean, we found out the reason why the toilet's not clamping down to the floor is it's got a broken flange. As you can see right here, flange is broken, and then on this side, the flange is actually warped. You might be able to see a better view from the side here where you can see the flange kind of slightly lifted. That means that you got a warped flange, and that side's also about to break, which is the reason why the toilet's not solidifying. So what we're going to do today, we're going to show you how to do a little home repair hack that help fix this toilet flange. And instead of calling a plumber or paying $300, $400, $500 for a plumber to come out here and jack up the tile floor and the mortar and stuff like that around it, we're going to show you how to pull this flange out. This is a 3 or 4 inch flange sitting inside a 4-inch drain line. You can tell because if you look on the inside here, you can see the flange is sitting inside, not outside. If the flange is sitting inside on a 4-inch drain flange, and you have a 3 or 4 inch flange, that means it can fit inside a 4-inch or over a 3-inch. This is a 4-inch flange because this flange is fitting in. I'm sorry, a 3 or 4 inch flange because this is fitting inside the 4-inch drain. So we're going to do a couple things here. I'm going to make a couple markings, and we're going to show you how we can repair this with a nice little home hack that'll save you some money, save you some time. Or if you don't want to do it yourself, you can call someone like me, Crasuda Enterprises, and for a repair like this we'll probably only charge about $150 compared to about $200 or $300 like another plumber would charge you. And we'll do it without having to jack your floor up and without having to tear up your tile. We'll do it without having to tear up your mortar and all this other stuff. So stay tuned. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a couple markings on the inside here with a carpenter pencil or marker if you have one. We're going to mark this thing into about 4, 5, 6 different sections with marking lines, as you can see right here, to help repair what we're going to do, to show you how we're going to do this. And we're going to make a mark right up here around the top, because the top of the pipe is sitting roughly flush next to the top of this, and you don't want to cut the top of the pipe off. You just want to pull this flange out. So we're making a mark here so you can see where your markings are. Then we're going to show you how to do this. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We have this tool here. This is what's called an oscillating cutter. Most professionals will have this tool. If you're a DIY person, you probably won't. But if you don't have this tool, if you got just a little hacksaw or coping saw or something like that, you can use that as well to do what we're going to do with this flange. It's just going to take a little bit longer time to hand cut everything out by hand. This oscillating cutter is perfect for this because, one, it's got a cutting blade on it right here. As you can see, there's your cutting blade. And you can actually press this trigger right here down, and then you can actually move that blade. All right, first I'm going to start by cutting the top. Alright, we're through on one side. We're going to keep cutting around until we get through this whole flange. So as you can see, we've got the flange cut out right here. We also plug the drain. Before you start cutting, you always want to plug your drain up with a towel or something like that, because that's going to keep debris from falling into the drain. Now all we got to do is just very slowly work on peeling this drain back. And you can either do it with your hands. If you got a pair of pliers like these right here, you can do it with a pair of pliers. But you just kind of want to peel that drain back slowly until you hear it crack out like that. Now we've removed the top part of the drain, and we only cut from the drain top. As you can see, the pipe underneath is not scathed. There's still a little bit of drain on top of this pipe that we're going to cut out. But now, after you've done that part, you can focus on cutting down these parts right here on the inside. Now, as you can see, there is a little bit of loose mortar. That's normal, but we're still got this drain cut out without having to take this off. We haven't touched the tile. We haven't had to break tile. We haven't do anything like that. So all you do once you get to this part, if you got a shop vac handy, just take a shop vac and vacuum up all these little pieces, then proceed to your next step, which is cutting out the inside of the drain flange right here. All right, so we got our shop vac, which is also Craftsman. All my tools are Craftsman for the most part that I use for hand tools. I'm a Craftsman guy, love Craftsman. My dad grew up on Craftsman. I learned on Craftsman. Still love Craftsman. They all have limited lifetime liabilities on most of their tools nowadays. They're great tools, inexpensive, but perfect for professionals. So we're vacuuming this out, as you can see right here. So we're going to take out some of this mortar that came loose, which is already loose to begin with. We still haven't damaged anything around this, which is good. So, vacuum this up, clean it up. Alright, so now we got this area cleaned up. We got a good clean area here. Now we're going to work on cutting this stuff out using that same oscillating cutter. We're going to cut along the lines that we've made on the inside, and I'm going to show you how to pry out the inside of this. Alright, so we're down to our last cut right here. So how you do it is just basically put your oscillating cutter down on the inside at whatever angle suits best.